What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. In this one, we go over the latest on Bryce Underwood and everything we're hearing on this situation, whether or not Michigan is still in this recruitment or not. And we also talk about quarterback recruiting, for that matter, why Michigan is going to be perfectly fine at the quarterback position for next season. Plus, we got some other recruiting news on a 5-star offensive lineman, and Brandyn Hillman talks about his big hits, as he says he's going to keep going, delivering the blows. And I also talk about some of these Michigan players, these younger players stepping up on the defensive side. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I wanted to start this video by talking about the Bryce Underwood situation for Michigan. They are bringing the bags out, as obviously their NIL offer is up to 8 figures, around $10.5 million it was reported, and things just got a whole lot more interesting last night as Bryce Underwood posted this on his Instagram story, as he reposted a post that said #1 quarterback likely to decline Michigan's $10.5 million NIL offer. Now, he did later on delete the post about an hour or so later, but it was already going viral around social media. Now, it could mean a lot of things, but I'm just going to say right now, these recruits, these kids, they like to have fun with their recruiting process, with their recruitment, and it appears this was a potential troll from Bryce Underwood, and it wasn't just him coming out saying that, this was a done deal and he was shutting everything down. According to Josh Henschke of Michigan Rivals, he said that Michigan has yet to receive any kind of official turndown. Now, they may never get one at this point. However, it appears this was an intentional troll from Bryce Underwood. Now, that's not saying that he's not going to go to LSU. But what I can say is that this recruitment is not over yet, and Michigan is yet to receive a no from Bryce Underwood. So take that with what you will. I mean, obviously, everybody on the LSU side of things are very confident he will sign with LSU, and it is becoming more clearer for everybody on the LSU side that he is going to sign. But Michigan is still pushing. They're still, going after him, and they are yet to receive an official no from Bryce Underwood. So that's really what we got out of this situation right now. Is he likely to stay with LSU? Probably, but does Michigan still have a chance? They do, and we could see this thing go all the way until signing day before he finally shuts this thing down. And a lot could happen from now until then. We just have to wait and see, let this thing play out. It was always going to be hard for Michigan to land him, and obviously it's not looking too great for Michigan, but it's not over yet. Now, what I will say, obviously everybody's going to be, concerned about a quarterback being committed, signing in the 2025 class. All I'm going to say about that is Michigan's going to have a quarterback next season, whether it's a 2025 quarterback or a quarterback from the transfer portal. They are definitely going to have an elite quarterback, and they're most likely going to probably pay for one out of the transfer portal anyway. So there's really nothing to worry about. We're going to be fine at the quarterback position. Everybody knows on the Michigan side they need a quarterback next season, and it's going to get done. Obviously, USC's quarterback, Miller Moss, a lot of rumors have been swirling around that name, people talking about that name. So, there's going to be other quarterbacks coming out, entering the transfer portal. Michigan's going to have a ton of options, and they're going to be fine at the quarterback position. They're going to have a much better quarterback next season, no doubt. And obviously, Michigan might shift to other quarterbacks in the 2025 class. I know it's late, so we just have to wait and see where this coaching staff goes from here now. But it is going to be fun seeing Michigan go out, get talent out of the transfer portal. Now, I did want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, though. Shout out to BetUS. They have all the odds you need this football and basketball season. Even though Michigan has the bye week, there's still some great college football games and NFL games out there, including the Lions against the Jaguars. And how about Michigan basketball? They are looking to get back in the win column against TCU. Right now, they are favored by 7.5. They play at 6 p.m. Eastern time on FS1. They're also heavily favored on the money line right now. Over under is 150 153 and just 80.5 for Michigan. I think Michigan, they're going to cover this spread and they're going to cover the 80.5. Book it. I'm riding with Dusty May. He's going to pick up a big win and this team's going to bounce back. And right now it's a great time to get started with BetUS because currently they're offering a 150% sign up bonus up to $2,000 and then a 125% bonus on your next two deposits up to $2,000, all with promo code YouTube150 at betus.com. So go ahead, check them out, and obviously please gamble responsibly. All right, let's go ahead and continue here. And we did get some other recruiting news on the 2025 four-star top 100 cornerback Graceson Littleton, Michigan. They were going after him. They hosted him, got some crystal ball predictions. However, like I said, after that visit, Texas was another threat. He took a visit to Texas. They started getting a lot of predictions in after that visit, and he has since committed to Texas as he announced yesterday. So it does suck to lose out on him, but Michigan, they do have the four-star cornerback Jaden Sanders and the top 100 cornerback Shamari Earls committed, so they're going to be fine in the secondary. Would have been awesome to land him, but he chose Texas. So just wanted to give an update there. And then I also wanted to talk about another five-star offensive lineman Michigan's going after. 2026 five-star offensive tackle Emmanuel Iheanacho. Hopefully I said the name right, but he is ranked number 2 nationally on 24/7 Sports composite rankings, a 6'7", 345-pound offensive tackle, and he's fairly new to football. As I even told E.J. Holland of the Wolverine that I didn't even know what a kick step was, what a 2-point stance was compared to a 3-point stance, as I just started playing football 3 years ago. And he said, now I'm going into my senior year of football and I get to make a decision where I want to go to school. But he is pretty high on Michigan. He said, I really mess with Michigan in the tradition they have. I like that Coach Moore is an offensive line guy, and they just won a national championship, so that's big. And Michigan's recent success on the offensive line does stand out to him. So Michigan, they already landed the five-star offensive tackle Andrew Babalola in the 2025 class. If they can land this guy, watch out. That is going to be a lethal duo. And I did want to talk about Michigan defensive back Brandyn Hillman. He has been impressive lately, especially in the game against Indiana. Had some big time hits, and it's nice to see him and some of these younger players finally step up, especially defensively we've seen. But Hillman, he spoke to the media, and speaking about it, his hard hits, he said, I'd probably say it's a practice thing. I practice like that every week. I wish I could show you all the practice film, but I can't. He said it's like, you got to practice like that so you can come out on game day and play like that. And he said we pretty much go through it throughout the week. Each week we have a circuit or something ahead, and they get specific. I'm talking about like don't lead with your head, what areas to hit with. And I tell you what, some of the hits, they were getting reviewed for targeting, but I mean he was hitting them hard and hitting him with his shoulder right into the chest. So it's a clean hit. It's a brutal hit, but it's a clean hit from Brandyn Hillman. He is hitting people hard, and you love to see it. And he even said, it's good. I don't get kicked out. I don't get any flags, so it feels good, and also still make the play for my team. He said even if he gets flagged, I'm not going to act any different. I'm still trying to take somebody's head off. That's just me. But the way he's hitting, it's, a legal hit, but man, he is just delivering the blow. So you love to see it, and he's going to be a great player for Michigan. You love to see these young guys stepping up and making plays, especially for next season. And there's been a couple guys, Cameron Brandt, Brandyn Hillman, obviously, TJ Guy is a veteran player, but he's been stepping up. I also believe he should have one more year of eligibility. I'm not too certain on that, but I'm pretty sure he should have one due to redshirting his freshman year, so that could be huge for Michigan next season if he stays. And also, how about Zeke Berry? He's been playing really good lately, despite, some of the rough starts he's had in games. That second half against Indiana, he was just outstanding, especially being a nickel player, playing on the outside as a cornerback. So we're finally starting to see these younger guys on the defensive side step up and make plays. But with that is going to wrap up this video. Again, shout out to BetUS. Go ahead, check them out, and use promo code YouTube150 at betus.com. And other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more. If you are new around here, I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.